Hello everybody, 2 notes. First, I'm not implying being Scottish and being Irish are the same thing. That's not true. Second of all, I have to make some strange cuts in here and put in artificial silence. I'm sorry, but there was background noise. Thank you, and please enjoy the video. Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Cuboid Sandbox. Now, first thing, for those of you who watched my video yesterday, yesterday, I said that I was going to live stream this, and I didn't. Because I said, oh, I'm going to live stream it because I'm going to be near sleep, like, very sleep deprived. And guess what I do when I'm sleep deprived? Apparently it's sleep. I didn't see that coming, because I'm an idiot. But, I don't know how many of you did. It was like 11:50 too, was the last time I remembered seeing on the clock. And then I passed out. So, without further ado, I'm recording this at 6:30, so, you know, like 18 hours after I said I was going to be recording it. Now, I did just rewatch my first Cuboid Sandbox video, link to that in the description, if you came here after that, and it's where I got the majority of, like, why people watch my videos. I think that was the first video that I ever had that went over 100 views, probably that went over 50 views. And right now it's at 975, which is, it blows my mind. 900 people watched me sit there, sleep deprived. Like, if you guys didn't watch the video, it's basically me sitting there looking at cubes and going, oh, what if this one was America and this one was Germany, which later became Russia, which doesn't make any sense to me. And I think one of them was China. And it basically went into World War, I think it's World War I? Might have been World War II. Probably was World War II. Though I say World War I in the comments, so... Also, I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing today, is not doing a World War I, World War II thing, but just kind of me talking until hopefully I come up with something very stupid to talk about. The thing is, because that's what you guys wanted, by the way, if you guys are thinking like, where did this come from? Someone asked for it, basically. So, I should be starting this. Automatic food spawn. First thing we do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so there it has begun. Excuse me. That's when it started. And instantly war happens. Now, as we know here, those of you who have watched other episodes of this, blue never gets lucky. Let's see. Any food for them? Anywhere? None. It's all up north. So, put this on the info screen, so I hopefully don't have to click in. Okay, now. Hopefully, the theory behind this is that I will talk enough in the first 1 or 2 or 3 minutes, though it was like a 2-minute intro. In the first couple of minutes, I will talk enough to... Oh, is Yellow gonna die already? Yeah, they are. Okay. We won't let that happen. Now they've caught up with everyone. Okay. So, theory is, I'll talk enough to come up with a storyline, and I don't know what that's going to entitle. Which I guess is all of the fun, really, is that, like, you don't know what's gonna happen, I don't know what's gonna happen. Though I do feel I captured that in the, which one is it? The last video I did with the random seed. I feel as though I did that there. But, like, again, I got this from a comment. It might have also been that they just wanted me to break away from the model that I had, which, if you guys watched my second video, was pretty much, the series was supposed to be aliens versus humans versus robots. And that's all it was supposed to be. So, maybe they just want to break from that model and start just talking more about humans, which is all I did in the first one. So, who knows? Right now, no one has really spread out enough, though I don't understand this. Cuboid Sandbox should not be recording at 20 frames. I don't care. Anyway, right now, we kind of have a civilization going on over here. 2 groups kind of forming together to make one nice civilization, as opposed to more rogue outlanders going on over here. Like, people who don't have a civilization to follow. These guys are actually going to go extinct soon if they don't get more food. And then we've got basically a war-found society. So let's see here. And the rapidly growing society of here. So let's see. What can happen here? Well, with rapid expansion, we can instantly label that one as Britain. Britain did that, and with pretty much, even though they were a small island nation, still pretty much going like, hey, yeah, look, the world is ours, and about a third of it was. So we'll call that Britain. The Brits, they deserve a giant empire anyway, because they've had to go without one for a long time, which is sad. I'm kind of a big supporter of imperialism, though not so much like colonialist imperialism, but more so that, I don't know how to explain it. I could sit here and talk about, like, empires and such, but instead I'll talk about the empires at hand. Like the Blue, who are just getting crushed. Who gets crushed by the Brits? Except for pretty much everyone, except for, like, I don't know. Did the Nordics and the French get away from, like, British destroy-everythingness? Or was that something that didn't happen? The Reds are all gonna go extinct here. I don't know what they are yet. I don't know enough about European history to talk like this. My knowledge of history starts, like, World War II. World War I, maybe. World War I is just me talking out of my ass. So we've got the Brits, and then we've got... You see, in my mind, this is all steampunk, so really it's just, like, I guess, people rising up against the Brits. Which would make sense, then. We can call the Reds America, then, because the Red, basically, they instantly got far away from the Brits, and now there are Brits there, too, and the Brits are destroying them. So, yay, a version in history where loyalists win. Good job. This is really not going well for anyone but the Yellows, which is kind of sad. The Blue, well, who fights the Brits mainland? I guess the Blue is very aggressive Ireland. That'd be all I could think of. I guess they don't really fight the Brits, kind of. They just kind of sit there along with Northern Ireland. I don't know, do the Irish fight the Brits? I think they do. I think that's a thing that happens. It happens now. People don't watch this for real history. Let's face it, people don't watch this. Though, this is the place I get the most consistent viewers from. I want to say I've got like 20 viewers on every Cuboid Sandbox episode, which is weird because I thought no one would watch them. And America's about to die out. Which means that, quickly, for longevity's sake, the last, like, racial supplementation I'm going to give. The Irish have kind of escaped up towards the north as the Brits completely inherit the New World. Oh, another thing that happened in my video, which was funny. What was Russia and what was Britain did not... Or what was Russia and what was... I don't even remember what the yellow ones were. And, what was Russia and what were America were not Russia and America for very long, and I gave no explanation. That's another thing I did. I didn't explain anything, because I was sleep deprived. So, which is something I've gotten out of the habit of, but I think I should get back into the habit of it, because I guess you guys just liked that. Or I'm just lucky that that got a lot of views. So America is pretty much dead here. Meaning that, what would that mean future-wise? Well, we have Britain controlling America, which, how would that change the world? It would change it a lot, because America did a lot of things. Actually, I don't know what that would have been, because I don't know enough about how Britain was ruling their country. Yeah. How was Britain ruled, 1700s? It couldn't have been too bad. Anyway, that would kind of be the standard set for the world, because let's face it, America has set the standard for the world, mainly because they have guns. That's the American way, is with guns. We do everything with guns. America. So, everyone has moved into the north. Apparently the New World has lost all value, with the exception of that for the Irish, which is funny, because the Irish The Irish do go to the New World, actually. Don't they mainly reside in New York? I think so. Again, know nothing about history. Which is good, which is why I make these videos. Because you don't come to here to learn about history. Anyway, the Irish army kind of builds up as a resistance to the large British Empire. Which I guess is good that Britain owns most of Europe right now, because that means World War I and World War II don't ever get to happen. And America is not quite dead. What were they called? I remember the Loyalists and then the not Loyalists. The Loyalists and the Americans. Yeah. The Yankees? Is that what they're called? Is that what they're called? I don't care. The Americans, the rebels, haven't completely died out yet. There's 10 of them left, currently. And the Brits are back expanding everywhere, like they do. What they're good at is taking everything. All of the countries are Britain. And the Irish... Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah. That was an attractive noise. Yeah. So, anyway. The Irish are just kind of fending for themselves. And they're doing pretty good at, like, avoiding the large British onslaught. And even here, they are very, very strong in fighting them off. I think that would be the Irish and the Scottish, too. Let's say that the Scottish also break free. Are the Irish and the Scottish... I know, like, of what I know of them, they seem very close. Were they ever allies? I can't imagine them not being. I guess they might. And the colonists might just die here. Being under attack by the Irish. There's something I can't explain. Oh my goodness, look at that. A large chunk of Britain just got completely destroyed by the Irish. Would you look at that? And the opposite is going to happen right here. Not so much the British are going to destroy the Irish and the Scottish. Oh. What's something I can call them? A nice snappy name. Okay, here's a question. Okay. Celtic. That's got a hard K sound, right? Hard K, hard C. It's not Celtic. Sometimes I pronounce it Celtics, and sometimes like see, that doesn't sound right though. The Celts, the Celts, like it's Celtic, right? I don't know. It's Celtic with a G, because that's another. Did you know that that's actually the soft K sound? It's K and G. I did not know that when I started studying phonetics. That didn't make any sense to me. Oh, by the way, America is dead. That is a thing that doesn't exist anymore. America, not a thing. The Irish and the Scottish, the Celtic Alliance, have built up pretty much an empire now. They are an imperial power at this point. So imagine if the Irish just, like, owned France. That would be cool. I mean, I'm proud to be both French and Irish. And Scottish, too. So, I'm proud of all these things. So if the Irish and the Scottish owned France, I would still be who I am, because those are my nationalities. So, did you guys know that I was Irish and French? I don't think you did. I don't think I've ever said that. At least you might know I'm French. I'm not like French, like I live in Quebec. That's not a thing. For example, I don't live in Canada, but the heritage lines run to France. Did you know that? I don't think you did. Trivia of me. Now, and way to be historically accurate, the Irish lose a ton of their forces because of food. Lack of food happens, and they dropped from 140 to 60. Wow. They're actually this is going to be a large extinction because they have nowhere to go. That's kind of funny. And of course the British are just owning everything with 500 troops. And they all descend upon the few Irishmen. That's kind of sad that happened. So it looks like we're going to see here. I hope this is what you... There are people talking downstairs. Ugh. I hate it when that happens. Oh, and look. British food spawns right there. Someone gets the Lord of the Land mad, and then they get mad at everyone. Don't worry, though. So, the Brits are also going to suffer the same extinction and lack of food as the Celtic Imperials? the Celtic Empire. And so there's going to be a large war over here, but just because of sheer mass, the Brits are going to win this one. Also, the Celtics have no food. The Scotsmen, the Irishmen. So weird calling them that. I really need to look up the pronunciation on that. That's awful. So that looks like the end of it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this is what you wanted. If it isn't, please tell me. I will try my hand at it again. I said that I wouldn't upload this if it was badly done. I don't think it was too badly done. I think I came up with a pretty off the cuff decent. Celtic Alliance. The Celtic Empire isn't dead, actually. I thought that was the end. I said I wasn't gonna upload this if it was pretty bad. One, I don't think it was really bad. Two, I don't have time to do another one because I slept for 8 hours last night. And people are yelling downstairs. The work gets done. Why, postpone it? Get your workers mad. What do you expect? Okay, hate making stupid cuts like that. But now, where was I? Oh yeah, Ireland and Scotland are getting destroyed. They're gone. No. Oh, I clicked onto the screen and it spawned. Of course, it spawned. Okay, so apparently it is over. Oh boy, why did I come back here? Well, I didn't end the video off, so thank you for watching. I'm sorry for the awkward cuts at the end, but it had to happen. Let's face it, we knew who was gonna win. I know I'm one of the few people who are. I'm one of the few people who even watch these, but one of the many of you who watched it who wanted the Irish Empire to come back, because you all did, right? And for once, I'm not voting for red, which I don't know. Is there a voting system for this? I'm not sure. Anyway, now as we watch the map explode into colors, and by colors I mean color. Thank you. I am always here, and look at that. We have 71 subscribers, which is that's pretty big for me. I mean, oh, here's something I want to mention. Now, Cuboid Sandbox, okay? Biggest video series I make, and by big, I mean, like, small compared to every other YouTuber. I've been doing this for 50 videos now. And not like 50 videos of Cuboid Sandbox either. The majority of my YouTube videos are from before Cuboid Sandbox. So check them out, because I doubt you guys have seen them. And maybe you only come here for Cuboid Sandbox, in which case, good for you. Have fun. Hopefully I pleased you. In the comments, tell me if this is what you wanted. Tell me if this is what you continue to want. If this isn't what you continue to want, then please tell me that too. Do not use the like and dislikes to say whether you liked or disliked what I did in the video. Mainly because there's a comment section for that, and I don't know what it means. Oh, I dislike this. Okay, well, what would make it better? I dislike it. So, thank you all for being here. And, I hope you do take my advice and check out my other stuff from way back when, before Cuboid Sandbox, back when lots of things were different, and I wasn't making videos regularly. I kinda was. I really wasn't, though. Regardless, I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed it. Now I've got more work to do. Until some other time.